Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're getting up to 50 today. Going to get colder as the week progresses. It's going to be in the 30s, maybe the 20s towards the end of the week, Cande. So just be on the lookout for that. Could have a touch of rain late tonight into the overnight. Nothing crazy, maybe a spot here or there, but and that's about it. Other than that, the week looks fairly dry. So we're getting into February, and how lucky are we? Knock on wood, right?
Very.
Yes, I hear it.
Hello, someone knocking at the door.
I hear it. Very good. Cande, yes, we have to get into my trip to Rockaway over the weekend.
Yes. Now, how far a commute is that?
Without any traffic, it's about an hour 25 to an hour and a half.
How far is the commute to Rockaway?
What?
Because there's always traffic.
We did hit a touch of traffic. Like, Saturday was a beautiful day as far as, like, it was warm, right?
Yes.
So the roads, like, people were out doing things. There was traffic on the Southern, on the Belt Parkway. There was definitely traffic. Here's the worst part. If you really want to get into the nuts and bolts of the trip to Rockaway, they made a change a number of years ago. I don't know if it was 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. When you get off exit 17 off the Belt Parkway and you head into Howard Beach and then through Broad Channel, which is the only way. There's only two ways to get to Rockaway, exit 17, exit 11. And so there's like a long road through Howard Beach and Broad Channel. They turned that road into a 25 mile per hour radar photo enforced road. So my parents warned me a number of years ago. They said, listen, you're not going to believe it, but you have to go 25, tops 30. Don't go any faster. We have neighbors who disregard the signs, and they get 10, 15, 20 tickets in the mail.
Oh, my goodness.
Right. Okay. It gives me so much anxiety and stress. Do you know how hard it is to drive? It's a long road. We're talking, if you're going 60 miles an hour, that road could take you, anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes. Now, 25 miles an hour, you're literally just tapping the gas for 20 minutes, Cande.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know it sounds like, oh, Phathead's complaining again. It's difficult. It is difficult to do. You ever try to drive 25 miles an hour for 20 minutes?
I don't know. We'll have to give that some thought.
Yeah. Give it a shot and then report back to me.
All right.
Yeah.
But you got there safe and sound. Hopefully you're not getting any tickets.
We did. And I'm an old man. Every time we go over the bridge, my old high school is right on the water over the bridge. So, I have to, hey, kids, there's my high school. Can you believe I was right on the water? I say the same things every time we go through.
Oh, it must be hilarious. I'm telling you. The kids' faces. I got to go one time. A go.
Yeah.
I got to see this.
All right. So we get to the house, and every trip has basically the same agenda. We walk in. Oh, by the way, normally they're sitting, they know what time we're kind of showing up. They have the front door open, or they're sitting in the living room, or you see some lights inside the house on. We pull up to the house. Both cars are there, but the house looks dark. The door's not open. I have to actually knock on the door and ring the bell, and it took time for someone to come. Me and Dana looking at each other like, all I'm thinking about is carbon monoxide. What's
goodness,
what's happening?
Is scary.
Right. So anyway, my father gets to the door. I'm like, oh God! Like I was a little nervous for a second.
Did you think we weren't coming? What are you doing?
I know. First time I've ever had that. So,
what do you think they were doing?
Here's what probably happened. My father was probably in the den reading something or watching some TV, and my mother might have been at the kitchen table reading a paper, not realizing the time. That's probably what was going on.
All right.
But every trip is basically the same. We come in, you got the pleasantries, the hellos, the kisses, and whatever, and then we turn the living room light on, we sit down on the couch in the living room, and we catch up. And the best part is to hear all the crazy, wild stories of the neighborhood. My mom loves to, and by the way, I don't want her
love those stories.
I don't want her to feel bad because we love the stories.
We
love
love
'em.
the stories. My mother, that was part of her entertainment, was to go up and down the street.
Yeah.
We loved that. I love it.
We get the neighborhood stories.
Yeah.
How do I put this? My mother has there's a couple issues with a few people on the block that
Oh, I can't imagine that.
my mother's had over the years, and I don't want to get too specific, but
Oh, I'd love to know.
there's a big battle currently going on.
Really? Over what?
Yeah.
Quickly, over what? Garbage?
Yes,
noise?
actually, one of them was garbage. One of them was.
Yes, I can see having a fight over garbage.
Yeah, it's a whole to do,
boy.
Candy. It's
Oh,
a whole,
boy.
but fun. And see, what's interesting is as my kids get older, like Leah now 15, I see her, and even Abigail almost 13. I see, Elijah is kind of his head is in his game on his phone or whatever. I see Abby and Leah listening to my mother, and my mother going off and about this one and that
I
one.
would be sitting right there, center stage, listening. Myself.
Leah is cracking up. Abby's mouth is wide open.
Wow.
I'm like, yeah, it's great. Well, this is your grandma. This is grandma.
I love it.
Yeah. So we do that. Then probably about somewhere between a half hour to an hour into the visit, me and my father look at each other, and it's time to order the food.
Time to order the food.
Right. We always have a late lunch, early dinner. So he says, what do you guys want? Oh, he says, I know. I heard on the radio that you guys had a lot of chicken franchise this week. So maybe you don't want Italian. I said, no. Abby says, no, it's tradition. We have to have Italian.
Oh, she's so cute.
Yes, and I felt that vibe. I was like, oh, Abby, that's cute. I feel the same thing. So we ordered our Italian. Me, my father, Dana, and Leah went out to get it. And by the way, you need 3 or 4 people to go get the food.
Really?
Because Rockaway, when you go to the streets where there's, the restaurants and things, it is so hard to park. People are double parked, triple parked.
I see.
It's a whole to-do.
So you did not get chicken franchise?
No. We got we ordered 4 chicken parm heroes for everybody.
Oh.
And we ordered wings and meatballs and Caesar salad and ziti.
Quite the feast going on.
Oh yeah, we had a good time. Now my mother with her teeth, right? She goes, "You want to see my mouth?" I said, "Sure."
No.
She's got no teeth. She's got implants and no teeth on the right side of her mouth.
I feel for her. Oh.
She couldn't eat any of the food, so she sits down. You know the mixed vegetables, like the mixed bag of vegetables?
You sent me a picture. I said, this poor woman.
She heats it up in the microwave. This is what she's having for dinner, the mixed vegetables. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, what do you eat? She's like, yogurt and applesauce. I'm like, wow, that's something. So it's very nice. We had a nice meal. Conversations, the kids and the grandparents.
She was kissing you, so all went well.
Very gently. She says, oh, don't kiss on this side. Good, very gently. And so the best part of the evening, and I couldn't wait to tell you, we actually, every time something funny happens at my parents' house, they wonder how I'm going to tell the story on the air to you. If I'm going to embellish and what have you. So we're all really full. My mom cleans the kitchen table, and
she has a sore mouth. You should be cleaning the kitchen table.
Dana helped. Okay.
All right.
So we, they clean off the kitchen table, and then normally the kitchen light stays on, but the kitchen light got shut off, and now we're all in the living room, and now it's about a half hour after dinner, and we're talking, and I see the clock, and I'm like, and look, I want to go at a certain point because I want to give my parents their space. It's Saturday night. I want them to relax. I know they like to shower and watch their TV. And okay, so it's about 5:30 or so, and we're sitting there for about a half hour, and it looks like the kitchen's closed. Okay, and I said, "Let me ask."
The kitchen is closed.
I said, "Let me ask. I don't want anyone to get upset, but how do I put this? This is what I'm saying out loud. How do I put this appropriately? Is it inconvenient or wrong if I ask you to put out some cookies or something? Should we have some dessert?"
Yes, the way you asked for it is totally wrong. I'll answer. Go in the kitchen, get what you want. You're a big boy now.
That is so. That's basically her response. She's like, "You know where the cookies are. You want
I
to
mean,
cook?"
for heaven's sake, aren't you going to put something at what?
So then I think the conversation came around to the fact that her birthday was the day prior, and why didn't we bring a cake? Which is, Candy, absolutely true. 100%
That is
true.
true. You didn't bring a cake?
I don't know what I was thinking. I apologize.
Then you sit there. Are you not putting out a tray of cookies? I mean, what?
And so Dana goes, "I'm too full." Abby was too full. Me and Leah were the only ones who wanted. So me, Leah, and my father had cookies.
The question should have been, can I go into the basement and open a box of Malamars?
Yeah,
okay, Mom?
You know, my father apologized afterwards over text. He said, "I forgot about the Malamars. I should have opened some Malamars for you."
Really, you should have.
Yeah. And then the final highlight of the trip was, my mother hung all her birthday cards up on the piece in the kitchen. It holds all the dishes and everything. And you see Dina sent a beautiful 3D, it almost looks like a diorama, right? And this card looks like it cost $27,
Probably
okay?
did.
All right. And the last 2 birthdays or whatever, anniversary, she sent, and my mother has these beautiful 3D cards hanging up.
Beautiful.
And she says they're from Dina. And then I look, mine's over there. I got her a regular card with
for 99 cents in the 99-cent section.
No, and on top of that, it's got a picture of an old lady on it, and it says, it's a joke, but the front of the card has a picture of an old lady and says, "You'll never be this old again," or something like that. Meanwhile, my sister is sending art to my mother.
So here's the difference for having daughters and sons.
Yes.
I'm lucky to get a card. Okay.
Yes.
Unbelievable. You're just unbelievable.
Yes, I understand. And that was our trip. We had a good time, Candy.
Well, I'm very, very happy. I can't believe you forgot to bring a birthday cake, and then you're asking to be served some more.
I know.
You
I
are
know.
just too much.
A lot of fun. Great to see them. Glad we got out there.
I'm so glad you went. You weren't sure because you had a little bit of sniffles here and there, but I'm so happy it worked out.
Yes, did a good job over there. It was great. Less than 20 minutes to your Bald and the beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. Gonna have 50 today, getting colder as the week goes on. It'll be in the 20s come the weekend. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.